want you to know certain shit. That's crazy. And you was like, parents should just tell their kids everything. I agree with that because in a way, my parents kind of told me everything. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was taught certain shit from them, and when I did learn it, they was right next to me. Like, what did you get from that? You know what I'm saying? What did you learn from that show you just watched? Or if something happened out the ordinary and they was there, they'd be like, okay, so what did you get from that? And then they would go on to explain to me certain things like reason why that person possibly acting like that could be this. And it wouldn't just be one, you know what I'm saying, one variation. It would be multiple reasons why somebody could be out their mind or, somebody doing something that you don't understand. But I was just thinking like in the sense of shout out to my homegirl Lisa Tate. Um, it was a homegirl from church, bro. She used to be asking questions all the fucking time. Like anytime they said some shit, she'd be like, "But why though?" Like I don't understand. No, I get it now, but you got to think kids that get bullied usually is a result of how the adult responds. We're kids. We're gonna respond to what make that adult feel uncomfortable, and eventually gonna acquiesce and say, "Stop doing that." Like we trying to learn today. You're gonna get all of us in trouble. See what I'm saying? And at a certain point, everybody in our class started getting irritated with her asking questions because we knew we probably gonna be in Sunday school a little bit longer, just because she keep asking all these dang on questions, and we knew.
Not because she really wanted to know the answers.
No, it wasn't about her. It was about how the teacher was responding, and we didn't want to be in class no longer.
Exactly.
So
whether it was y'all mad or the teacher mad, the teacher was mad because she gonna have to be there longer because now this motherfucker sitting right here that wants to know the real explanation doesn't want to just swoop by with whatever
right,
I tell them.
right. And I look back and it's crazy. Her name was Lisa Tate. Then when I started getting into information and just, thinking outside the box and putting shit on Facebook, it was a dude named Jarrell Tate that used to give me issues, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And he used to give me kickback on the certain information that I was putting out. And he used to be basically like acting like you shouldn't, or I felt like he was like, you shouldn't question shit. But after talking to him, after we had our riff, and I ran across him one time when I came back into town, you feel me? He didn't even know who I was. I walked up on this man, clean as day, tapped him on the shoulder like, how you doing? I just want you to know, I don't want nothing to happen to you. See how close I was to you? If I wanted something to happen to you, it could happen. But that ain't the case. I'm over here trying to find the truth, and it seems like you trying to find it too. Let's not let our, energies get played against each other. Our passions get played against each other. So I was just thinking about that today, like, dang, yes, people do not want you to ask questions for a multitude of reasons, but mainly to keep the status quo. You got some people who now they adults and they in a position of power. They like, shoot, all I done been taught is how to rule from this standpoint or be an authority from this standpoint. Now you know what I'm saying? Now you questioning me. I didn't even question the people before me to tell you none of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no answer for that. And now you're embarrassing me. Basically, you're impeding upon my authority. Because if I can't substantiate to you why I am the authority by having the wisdom to tell you the answers to questions that you may have, then really what are we looking to you for if you don't got the answers? Because as a kid, that's what you want. That's why you keep asking questions all the time to adults. Keep asking questions because you want the answers. But when you get to that point, you hit a wall and they like, you can't ask about that shit, they let you know you getting past the status quo point, as well as you asking the motherfucker something. They just don't know. Might just don't know. But they wanted to holler at the family real quick for all y'all who may be feeling some kind of way because y'all been getting kickback since a kid, for asking questions. I just want y'all to know, really, truth be told, we asking the wrong people. As I keep on saying, bro, I'm remembering things that I'm just not knowing that I knew. You say that again. I'm remembering things that I'm just now knowing that I knew. So ask yourself these questions. That's why we used to get so much pushback in the universal scheme of things. Yeah, we know what these people was up to. You know what I'm saying? But they don't even know what they was up to. The universe was gearing you towards depending on yourself solely. Start asking yourself some of these questions, man. Matter of fact, have you ever asked a question and in the midst of asking the question, you got the answer and was like, never mind, I got the answer. Don't worry about it. I just had to say it out loud. Sometimes you just got to say it out loud. But don't get so caught up in the answers that people give you that you don't filter through and figure out what's for you. So don't feel bad. Don't be ashamed. You know what I mean? You didn't get all them questions answered that you wanted to know as a kid. Now you got the opportunity to go out here and seek it for yourself. We're in the information age. Everything is at your thumb. Right there at the thumb. You feel me? You can just, let me see what I want to know. And for the kids, you feel me? Y'all don't got to go through it. Be grateful. You was born in a time where they don't want to answer the question. You just look it up. You just go online. Hey, matter of fact, you don't even got to ask them. Just go online. Look up the things you want to know. If people want to know, hey, how you get this far, bro? How you know all this? But I started looking up shit I didn't know. I didn't know. Started off asking people questions. Hey, started to realize, dang, after a while of looking up stuff I didn't know, started realizing all of that shit is in you. All of that. So, I love you as myself. Ain't nothing you can do about it. As we are one. Here I go, here I come. Giving you jewels on things that I've done. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you to do something I ain't never tried for myself. So, if you oblige, take the time, take a ride. Ask yourself some questions out loud and see don't you get the answers to them. You might come to find out you're just remembering things that you never knew you knew. I ain't getting caught up in these words. Y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. Kinfolk, let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. So we about to what? Break bread right now. Peace.